Dear viewers, welcome to another video in the series of data analysis in Microsoft Excel using data analysis plugin. In my previous video, I have explained about how we can do the correlation analysis for a single pair of variable and for multiple pair of variables. I also posted a separate video on the concept of what is called correlation and what is called covariance. In this video, we will understand how covariance can be calculated for a single set of variable and for a multiple set of variables using data analytics plugin and Excel function. Let's get into this video. As I was explaining in the introduction part, we will understand how covariance can be calculated using the Excel function. So let me click. So if you see here, I use the same set of data, tenuity in days and the dollar value sold per day. If I want to calculate covariance, so what exactly the term covariance means, I would request you to kindly listen to a separate video that I have made on what is covariance, how it get calculated, advantages and disadvantages of using covariance. But from an Excel function point of view, we have three functions: covariance.p, which is covariance for a population, covariance.s, which is covariance for a sample. And the older version of Excel, which do not have covariance.p and .s, will have a simple formula called covariance, C-O-V-A-R, but that will talk about covariance of population. So in this case, I am dealing with covariance of sample. So I can select covariance of sample and I can select one set of variable, put a comma, and select my second set of variable, and then close brackets. I will be able to get the covariance value 266.217. So this is when I deal with one set of or one pair of variables. But here for multiple pairs of variables, if I want to calculate covariance, I can exactly do the same thing as we do in correlation. Click on data, go to data analysis. In data analysis, you have an option called covariance. You can select that and click OK. And once you click OK, you need to select your input column. Again, you can say my input column will consist column headers also. Then I can select from the column header. So I can click on the input range and I can select from the column header the full array of data. And in the output, as we see, we can have output in the same Excel sheet, or you can have it in a new sheet, or you can have it in a new workbook. So I'm going to select, I want it in the new, I want it in the same sheet. So I select this M14 or M13 as my place where I want this covariance to get this, displayed. So now if I click OK, covariance for each of this would get calculated. Friends, we already know covariance as a metric cannot be directly interpreted easily. The reason is it is not measured on the absolute units. Like correlation is getting measured anywhere between -1 to +1. Covariance is not measured with such absolute units. So hence understanding covariance would be difficult. But what we can broadly understand is based on the sign of your covariance, whether it is talking about positive covariance or it is talking about negative. So the direction of correlation is going to be positive or negative. To that level we will be able to understand, but deeper analysis using covariance will be difficult because covariance by itself is an intermediate statistical analysis. Covariance is not directly used on final decision making. Instead, it is an intermediate step for you to do further statistical analysis. So from that standpoint, here you will not be able to make a direct decision, but what you will be able to understand here is, as I told, depending upon the direction. So where you see minus, then it is a negative covariance, and where you see plus, then it is a positive covariance. So that is something that we will be able to understand, but not like correlation. You will be able to make a clear decision of how strong is the relationship between your X and Y. I hope this video was useful for you to create the table of covariance using Excel plugin data analysis. Thanks for your time. For more videos on how to use data analysis plugin in Excel, kindly subscribe to our channel. Thank you.